All right. Welcome to Taco Burger News. This is your host, Taco Burger, and it's a pretty big gaming news day today. So as we were talking about yesterday, the Outer Worlds 2 released today, and this is a pretty highly anticipated RPG. It's on a PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Now they're saying the launch has had a few hiccups, saying there's been a Microsoft Azure outage and it's impacting players attempting to purchase, install, or play the game on Xbox and PC Game Pass. So this is leading to a whole bunch of people being upset, and the Steam players seem to be fine as of right now. So Steam players are probably really enjoying it. Now I definitely was trying to download it just to see what the hype was about. And I was having trouble myself trying to get a hold to it. So I'm glad to see it just, wasn't my system acting up on my internet. But hopefully we can all get a hold to it and see what it's hitting like. Now we do have some more unfortunate news. We have more details about the Amazon layoffs. So it looks like Amazon is making significant cuts across its video game division. The job role reductions in Irvine and San Diego. This is part of a larger corporate layoff of over 14,000 employees. The company is reportedly leaning into the things that Amazon does best. They also shut down the game New World. And the servers are set to be shut down in 2026. So we talked about that yesterday. So that's kind of unfortunate news there. Nobody ever likes the layoffs. The layoffs are definitely a really rough thing for the video game industry to have to deal with, and just people in general to have to deal with. It's tough times. And it's right before the holidays. That's kind of really messed up. So my best wishes do go out to those people who've been affected by it, and hopefully you got a big come up in the future. So it looks like we have some more details about Microsoft's multi-platform strategy. So what they're saying, Windows is the biggest gaming business. Microsoft CEO is quoted today emphasizing that Windows is now the company's biggest gaming business, furthering the narrative of a multi-platform approach over traditional console exclusivity. So that's I think there's a few more crazy quotes coming from that, but I just don't have access to them right now. But yeah, seems like they're really making a push for this multi-platform approach. They're really trying to make a push for this multi-platform approach, and that's one of those things that I think is still real divisive, and hopefully they continue to innovate even though they're just on multi-platforms. So I don't know. It's a real rough thing to have to deal with. But hopefully Xbox still kind of keeps our identity. I've really been into it for years. So there's a Halo remake rumor. So this says that the original Halo Combat Evolved will be getting a full remake and released on all platforms next year. So Halo Combat Evolved will be getting a full remake and released on all platforms next year. So that means like be able to play online cross-platform. I think that's going to be an excellent thing for everybody to experience. I think gamers can get a lot out of that. But I don't know. How do you feel about it? Do you think you'll want to be playing the Halo Combat Evolved remake? I wonder when they say remake, are we talking like completely redone, or are we talking about just an HD port? So trending things over as far as like updates and crossovers. So once Human and Palworld crossover is happening, The survival game Once Human has announced its version 2.2.0 update, which kicks off a major collaboration event with the massive hit Palworld starting tomorrow, October 30th. The crossover brings collaboration pals like Cativa and Chile into Once Human in a Paradise Island experience. So that's interesting. I don't know what that's going to look like. It seems like two different types of games, but merging into one. So we'll definitely have to check that out. Another cool thing that's going on is the Fortnite and the Simpsons collab. The next massive Fortnite collaboration has been officially announced, bringing the Simpsons to the game this Saturday. This event is rumored to feature a full Springfield map and character skins. That's wild. So if you could really be just like, taking on people in Springfield, that'll be crazy. And hopefully it's in the same type of art style. So I love that. So mobile gaming. Today saw the release of new Free Fire Max redeem codes and the rollout of the OB51 update, bringing fresh map and weapon adjustments to the popular mobile battle royale. So that's always good. I never really knew much about this Free Fire Max game, but apparently people are really into it. I might have to give it a try just so I could see what the hype's about. Try out this new fresh map. Gotta love it when it's fresh. We also have a few games releasing this week. So of course you already know about the Outer Worlds. We have Dragon Quest 1 and 2, the HD 2D remake. Now, Dragon Quest is one of those games that kind of has like a Pokemon-ish kind of feel to it. It was really doing Pokemon before Pokemon, I believe. So I think it might be cool to check that one out. Also, some Dragon Ball Z style anime style in there, so enjoy that. We also have Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Now, this is for my old school, old head gamers, like the ones who used to run around with the fatality codes on the sheet of paper. So yeah, they're bringing out the old Mortal Kombat with the realistic 2D fighting. It's gonna be a good time. I think my favorite one was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. They used to go crazy on the Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, good stuff. We also have Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. Now, I don't know much about this. I'm more of a Tekken guy, but Virtual Fighter 5 is definitely one of the more respected fighting titles. It's definitely as legitimate as Street Fighter or any other one of them. So, definitely got to show it the respect it deserves. So, I might have to check it out. I think they've done so many versions of Virtual Fighter 5, this might be the best version. Now, we also have Sword of Justice, a PC game, coming out on October 30th. So if you're trying to get a hold to some Sword of Justice, try to do it. It's probably a cool experience. It sounds cool. I don't really know much about it, but, hey, maybe it's good stuff and I'm just missing out. So with all this new stuff going on in gaming and the death of so many other things in gaming, it's kind of hard to figure out where you stand and where you should stand and where to set up camp at. And I think the biggest thing we can take away from it is there's still things to look forward to. Like, gaming isn't all the way messed up. There's still some things to look forward to. So, yeah. So are you playing the Outer Worlds too? Are you running into issues? How do you feel about the Amazon layoffs? I'm sure nobody really likes that. But if you know anybody affected, get in the comments and we'll all shoot some positive energy their direction. The Microsoft multi-platform strategy deepens. So how do you feel about Windows is the biggest gaming business from the Microsoft CEO? He didn't say anything about Xbox. He said Windows is the biggest gaming business. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like Windows is the biggest gaming business, or do you think they're just talking mess here? Are you interested in the Halo remake? There's so many things to ask you about, but it's just a lot of things to get in the comments about because we got the Once Human Palworld crossover. Are you curious about how that looks? Fortnite Simpsons collab. Are you ready to drop into Springfield? Mobile gaming, Free Fire Max. Are you ready to rub your screen or something? I don't know. It's a lot of stuff going on this week. All these releases. You got Outer Worlds came out today. Dragon Quest coming out soon. Mortal Kombat coming out October 30th. I might have to grab that. That's tomorrow, in fact. Damn, I gotta come up with some money. Anyway, Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. Don't know when that's coming out, but it's coming out. And Sword of Justice is coming out tomorrow, October 30th. So that's tomorrow, depending on what day you're watching this. I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible, guys. Bear with me. But we'll try to get on a tighter schedule moving forward. But yeah, so much to talk about. And I want you to do it all in the comments. I plan on hopping in the comments with you, and we're going to have a good time and rock out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode of Taco Burger News. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. We're definitely trying to run this up. And, I want to be your full-time news guy. The more time I have on my hands, the more content I could bring, and I could really step it up for you guys. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing, and I'm out.